We back with another episode of ChiLLin WiT, and today I'm chilling with the CEO, the God, the clothing mogul, Joshua Hillard, y'all. Everybody, round of applause, just even though it's just me and this motherfucker. Round of applause for the guy, Josh. Josh, tell the world who you are, what you got going, man. Let us know, and I'm gonna say some funny shit in between.
Man, I'm Joshua Hillard, man. A lot of people call me J Hill. Yeah, man, I'm just a dude from the city, man, just trying to make it and figure it out. So I have a brand called Culture Educated Society, CEOs. We definitely do a lot of work in the community. We also have a clothing aspect of it that I've been pushing a lot lately. It's one of the hoodies right here. Too much enemy fire to catch it friendly. So it's all about the culture, man, pushing the culture forward, inspiring people to be the best version of themselves, man. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Mad love. Appreciate you coming out and rocking with us tonight. Rocking with me tonight.
It's all love,
on
bro.
the ChiLLin WiT Myke the Comedian show. Yeah. I've been thinking about a lot of shit, man. I'm thinking that I really would like to make this like an actual live talk show, like an OKC live kind of thing. Like,
that's
you know, like the Tonight Show with Jimmy Kimmel and shit, but have it here in the city. You know what I'm saying? I thought that'd be something. I thought that'd be pretty dope. I was kicking something like that around in my mind. And I was wondering, would y'all watch some shit like that if we had it? Like, if I did the Tonight Show in the city, like, would y'all watch that shit and have, like, different guests? Whether it be regular people or just celebrities or just neighborhood, regular niggas or whatever. Would y'all watch some shit like that? Let me know. But, Josh, again, appreciate you coming out and hanging out with me here. And I want y'all to see the spread we got, courtesy of Sunshine E. We got the infused brownies and the infused ranch dip and some chips. So we always like to show our guests love when they come through. I hope, hope Josh can see that. Mad love that we trying to spread. And shout out to Irie Coffee Shop because they got me laced today. I went through there. I got me some more of that motherfucking glute wax. This is White Widow. And I got a couple pre-rolls, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna try to, we're gonna have a good night tonight. Josh might have some trouble driving home. Josh, tell us what else you got going on right now. What's in the works for you?
Man, I'm just really maintaining right now. I'm in school, law school, so yeah, just trying to finish up there. I've just been working, man, just trying to maintain really, trying to get health right, New Year then came. You know what I'm saying? Work out, get in the gym.
Hell yeah.
Finish law school and just,
What's the plan after law school?
Man, it just depends. Whatever avenue really opens up, kind of tap into, Any type of business law contracts, what I'm looking to do, pretty much what I'm doing in law school. So, yeah, that's really it, bro. Just contracts, real estate, ownership. Ownership. So that's the plan, man. But really just whatever opens up. I work in oil and gas, I work in finance, So, yeah, just whatever opens up, bro. I kind of let the world let God lead me in that aspect, man. So, yeah, bro.
And you, and back on the clothing thing.
Yeah.
Just like the hoodie you wearing, it's not, you do all kind of clothes, women's clothes, men's clothes, kids' clothes.
Yeah, man, I can make anything. So, let me not say I can make anything. I have a brand, like a t-shirt brand, hoodie brand, so baby's clothes, onesies, you know what I'm saying, long sleeves, whatever type of hoodie, t-shirt you kind of need. Maybe you can venture into some joggers, but it's really just like a shirt brand right now. Shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. But if the whole family can get a shirt, the whole family can get laced, They can get laced.
Onesies for the babies.
60s, youth, whatever they need. So yeah.
No panties though.
Nah, no panties, man.
Okay, you know what? That's next.
Yeah.
Panties is coming soon, ladies. We gonna make Josh do it. The underwear line. I'm telling you that shit. I told niggas that when I die, I don't want RIP t-shirts. I want to make RIP panties. With my face on the front like this. My tongue out like that. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to make RIP so I can rest in the pussy. So you know what I'm saying? I thought that would be like dope.
Real food, man.
So when I go Yeah, all my friends out. That's gonna be in the whip. No t-shirts. R.I.P. panties. And if anybody steal that shit,
how they gonna see him though? How they gonna know who wearing the panties, man? You know
I'ma know.
You know?
I'ma know. I'ma know. I'll know. Be watching from the. Like, ooh, she got on my pants.
Oh boy.
Make an earthquake.
What's good with you though, man? You got the comedy, man.
And you know what? I want to let everybody know that tomorrow I'm having a show at the Glass House Lounge. So make sure you in attendance. That's what I was gonna ask you about. That's why I asked you earlier if you was free tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm having a show. It's gonna be me, Uncle Bam, Marty Johnson. We're gonna be over at Glass House. Show starts at 8.
Starts at 8. Okay. So we just pull up, ticket or what?
Pull up, $10 at the door. Whoop whoop, bam bam.
We got so.
It's gonna be mad live. I'm excited.
That's what's
It's like my first really big show. So I'm like I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie, but I think I'm gonna do like you in the morning, hit the gym so I can be like extra tight in the morning. So I get to my show, I be like, oh shit, he look like nasty. You look,
oh kill that shit, bro. You just
man,
kill it, man.
Man, I just gotta. Here's the problem that I'm having is I got so much shit I want to say that I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say and what I'm not gonna say because I only get 20 minutes, I think, and I can talk. So I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm not gonna say because I got so much shit that happened to me that I got some shit that I want to get off my chest.
I get it.
So, but it's gonna be fun. I have a lot of fun. It's gonna be nice. So, a little bit of current events, guys. I've been keeping up with the news, and I keep hearing about the coronavirus. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
Man, I'm just trying to stay away from them.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just trying to stay away. Everybody, I don't know if it's hype. I don't know if it's similar to like when the flu hit back in the day, and that's how everybody feeling about it, and they're nervous, but. I don't know.
This shit's starting to be kind of repetitive. It wasn't like 2 years ago. We was like worried about some other shit. What was it called? What was the other shit?
I think it was Ebola.
Ebola was like. Wasn't it like last year or the year before?
It was a few. H1N1, the swine flu.
That's always some shit. That's true.
If you wash your hands, this will get you.
But it just seems like it's a lot of just diseases popping up as of late. I'm just like, you know what? Makes me wonder what the fuck's going on. And we had like the strangest conversation about the end of the world today at work. And there's been a lot of theories. It's like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? But there's always, when something's going on, you always get those end of the world theories coming up and shit like that. So
you just can't worry about it, but there's no way you'll know anything that's going on, like as far as their level, man. If somebody playing some wild shit, you just gonna have to ride with it. Like you can't even focus on it. What you gonna do if they make diseases to kill you? You're not gonna know.
They do that shit now. It's
they do
that shit in other ways anyway. They got the chemtrails, they got the fluoride in the water. So it's like, yeah, I know, I'm woke, nigga. What's up, nigga? I know what time it is. Like, nigga, I know what the plane lines is, nigga. I know. So yeah, buddy, I'm with it. I know the government don't give a fuck. So I'm just like, it's right. It's very coincidental. All this around election time too. So
it's true too. You vote? You on Tuesday?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I didn't vote, but
that's your choice.
I didn't get a chance to. I was going to, but I didn't know who. I didn't get a chance. Yeah, I didn't get a chance.
I sent him a sample ballot at re-election.
Not this time, though. Not this time.
It wasn't that complicated.
It really wasn't, though. But you know what? I was really slammed at work.
The truth comes out, man. The truth comes out.
But you know what? I heard that Bloomberg fell off. But I guess people already knew that was gonna happen.
He knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't understand politics, so I kind of like leave shit alone that I don't quite understand, and I ain't really just like that interested in learning. But when it's like some major shit going on, like Armageddon, then I vote.
Bro, it was like two. It was some other joints on the ballot though. It was like
the liquor
joint,
the liquor store
thing, and then the park
tax.
The park tax was like 1/8 to 1%. So yeah, it was some. That drinking on Sundays is gonna be lit.
You know, I hear like it's gonna hurt a lot of small businesses because like the mom and pop shops is gonna get hurt because all the bigger places is gonna be able to sell liquor and like everybody's gonna go to them.
They can be open too.
I mean, just what I'm hearing. I don't know.
I voted yes because it's their choice. Like it's their business. So if they want to be open, they can be open. If they don't want to, they don't have to. If you like, I've been going to the same liquor store since I've lived in this city and was able to buy liquor.
And some people
they moved and everything, but I'm loyal to that same person. And they've changed their style because the times have changed, the laws have changed. Like. If people know they liquor store they love is not gonna be open on Sunday, they're gonna get that shit like they always have. That's not gonna change.
Oh, I thought you wanted to know. Anyway, that's cool. You know what? I don't drink, so I don't really give a shit. But if you want to drink on Sunday, go ahead. Cause it's funny as shit to see niggas lined up at 8 o'clock in the morning in front of the liquor store.
10.
Was that when they open?
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny as hell when you see like 3 cars parked in front of the liquor store. That shit is crazy. Like, really, my nigga? You didn't get enough last night to hide you over until at least noon today?
Everybody got they.
No, I'm just saying, I would have thought, hey, like, I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to get at least something to tie me over to like noon, so I ain't got to be sitting here like where this nigga? Hey, like, this, like, you a fucking fiend?
Yeah, they may be. No, like, they may be.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it's funny as hell.
It's
crazy.
Yeah,
like niggas be there. Like soon as you open up, you got niggas walking in.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I used to
work in a liquor store.
It's crazy. Like niggas be there. Like soon as you open up, you got niggas walking in with you. Like I was here waiting on you.
But like you got shit you like to do that you like to do. So yeah.
I don't wait outside the weed nigga house. Like where is this nigga at? I don't. I'm sorry.
Nigga, you be pacing though. Like
I sit by the phone. I sit by the phone and be like,
let's be real.
I mean, I sit by the phone like, all right, you bullshit. Like,
okay.
What else can I hit up?
Right. So you trying to find what you want.
I don't be like.
They get theirs. Then it was different in the establishment. I'm pretty sure people probably be lined up at the dispensary.
I get up and go to work early in the morning. So I drive for a living. I deliver tires. Yeah. So I be at the gas station. A lot of gas stations, 7-Elevens, be like hooked to liquor stores.
Gotcha.
And I be at work at like 7 in the morning. Liquor store to open up till when? 8? 10?
Yeah, 10, yeah, later in the day for sure.
Especially on the south side.
Maybe they ain't gonna know what that.
It's funny as shit. So that other conversation we had the other day. Okay, so here's the thing. I believe somewhere out there in the world there's a. You know about that law about the marijuana shit? About them letting them guys that had them charges or whatever get out or whatever.
Yeah.
And me and my mother was on the phone talking. I'm like, if me and her was going back and forth, and who's more wrong, the pusher or the user? What is your opinion? It depends.
As far as like for the drug problem,
yeah, because
I don't feel like it's one that's bigger than the other, man. I feel like they both. Well, I mean, really the user, I guess. I mean, I would say the user. I mean, the pusher kind of has economic reasons. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get money. Who knows how he grew up? But the other one too. Life is rough, man. So yeah, I can't blame either one of them, man, for doing what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey,
you need to use some stuff, but if you're an addict, that's tough, man. I can't blame you. I can't knock you, man. I've had so much growth. I can't really knock you, but it's only hurting you. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not only hurting you, but it's hurting you most. If you're an addict and you let life get to you or let that drug get to you, that mental strength to snap out of that, But shit, I know a lot of addicts, bro. My whole family. I ain't say my whole family. A lot of people in my family definitely.
And the funny in the argument me and my mom was having is that she was like,
everybody don't. What I was trying to say is that everybody that do drugs don't fuck up on their drugs. It's just a certain amount of people, and I feel like the people that can't handle their drugs, this shit should be illegal to them. Don't fuck it up for everybody else. Like, and I feel like, dude, I'm a drug dealer, and I sold you some shit, and you do the drugs that you do the drugs I sell you, and then you fucking have a wreck, or you know, bro, can't handle it, and you have a wreck, or you hurt somebody, you do some stupid shit. That is on you. Like, that is not my fault. I feel like as a drug dealer, that's your fault. And like, and nowadays in the laws and shit, they give the drug dealers like more time than murderers and shit. And I feel like it's fucked up.
I mean,
like I feel like if I go out and shoot 12 people, I should get life or whatever the case may be. But if I go out and sell 12 people some dope, I shouldn't get like 45 or 50 years for that dope, nigga.
Man, I'm trying to stop it, man.
It depends. It also depends on what I'm selling. Like if it's meth, yes, throw the book at them niggas. Because meth is the worst fucking drug you can do. But at the same time, I also, this is the argument me and Mama got into, and she agrees with Mama. But I feel like there's a functioning meth head out there somewhere. There's a motherfucker out there that's got a 9 to 5, a car payment, a mortgage, maybe even wife and kids that just does meth on the weekends. And my mom was like, no, there's no way. She's like, no.
Could be, man. You never know. It's definitely functioning crackheads, but functioning meth head is probably definitely functioning.
Yeah, I think it's that one day I'm gonna find out.
Nah, you ain't gonna find. Where you gonna find the meth? Where you gonna?
I don't know. One day I'm gonna see one. I mean, cause I used to sell cars, so I know functioning cokeheads. It was like half the motherfuckers I work with in the car business, and I'm a functioning pothead myself, so I know there's many of those out there. But, and I've seen functioning crackheads to a T-ish. But you just never seen that elusive method. It's got all their teeth. Don't look fucked up.
Nah, that's real. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that shit do deteriorate you. Yeah. You look a little different. When you doing meth like that.
It fucks you up. It does. It fucks you up a little bit, Did you get to see the Wilder and Fury fight?
I did get to see the Wilder fight, man. That was tough. That was tough to watch.
I was very disappointed because he talked all that shit and got his ass beat all up and down that ring.
He definitely got his ass beat.
He,
it was during Black History Month. It was tough,
and white folks everywhere was been walking around with their chest poked out because he got it and they beat a nigga. It was like Rocky all over again.
He was dancing before. It was just a disrespectful Rocky.
It was.
He was dancing before and chilling, But I really hope Deontay start boxing. He gotta learn how to box, man, because Tyson can box, so
he looked like he was running from it. Like
his legs was done.
Yes, like he sliding around.
Once he got hit, man, when he started wobbling, it was like 4 rounds of just sadness. Like I wanted him to knock him out earlier because it was so long.
It was so long. And then he started bleeding from here. And I was like, this nigga bleeding from there. It's fucking over.
It's over, bro.
It's fucking over. Like, God damn it. And it's like, dude just got the welling on the refs. Like,
he gonna He's gonna bounce back though, man.
I hope so, man.
Come on, but I got faith in you, bro. But I like Tyson too, though. To be honest,
he was good.
I fuck with Tyson Fury. He a solid boxer. You know what I'm saying? Cool dude. I like his bravado. He's a solid dude, man. So I like both of them. I just want to see good boxing, man.
That was the thing. I just want to see a good fight. That's what I was more excited for. I really wanted to see a fight.
I like both of them, man. So, Tyson dope too.
I kind of wish it went a little more back and forth. But it seems just so one-sided.
It was a disappointing fight. He whipped his ass the whole time, man. Period. It just knocked him down. When he was falling twice.
He keeps stumbling and shit. Like, get your little rubber-legged ass out of here. Looking like DC Young Fly. All this shit.
He always doing it.
Right.
He coming, man. We gotta support him, man. He gonna bounce back, man.
I should have been in there.
He be putting on for the black people, man. He be putting on for us, man. So I'm gonna support him, man. But it was a sad sight to see.
Yeah,
It was
because
a
people was definitely rooting for him for real.
But the thing is, he really got beat up the first fight too. It wasn't no draw, to be honest. He had the knockdowns. That's why he really. It was a draw.
Right.
Without the knockdowns, he was losing every round. Like in my opinion, from watching it. But they ended up doing the draw. Tyson was boxing his ass. Like.
And yeah, I thought it was gonna be pretty dope because like we don't get a whole lot of heavyweight title fights, you know.
Exactly.
So I was like, man, they gonna put
especially that's like equal, you know. That's not just lopsided. Like that one was pretty bad for sure. Yeah.
That's alright. I'm a box next.
You gonna box next? Your first fight, bro. That's our training. You ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna call Fury up tomorrow. Like, yo, I'm in the title, nigga.
Call that nigga Floyd. Man. Call Floyd's ass here for fucking with you.
Nigga.
I feel like, you know, boxing is similar to like stand-up comedy a little bit because it's like, you know, just one-on-one, even though it's like me versus fucking audience, but it's still at the same time, it's just me out there.
Facts.
And I'm just like, you know.
Nah, all them little one sports, even like, that's why I low-key I'm fucking with tennis, man. Tennis is, you by yourself out there. All that running back and forth, you know, hard to just hit that ball and just put it over the net, like, them sports, shit. Like, it's just you.
I like the skirts they wear in tennis.
That's your favorite part.
It's like, I'll be like, oh, shit.
Right.
You can wear that shit on TV like that.
Bro, volleyball, bro.
Volleyball, yeah.
Volleyball.
Yeah.
My whole ass is out. I want to go back to the beach. I ain't go vacation. I've been landlocked for too long. You know, close to some water. You ever been to California?
I've been to Cali, yeah, bro.
How was your trip?
I've been to Cali, man, maybe like 3 or 4 times, bro. Always a good time. I think I was last there in December. I went for the Sir concert, man. The Sir concert. I linked up with a good friend that's out there, man, to see her. It was dope.
That's cool. What part of Cali was you in?
I was downtown, man. I was in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, went to Runyon Canyon, man. Got a little workout in, took a few flicks. Yeah, went to the Sir concert. Yeah, I was like 2 days. I was there 3 days, in and out. Fresh off finals, I just took my last final, man. I flew out at 6 a.m.
That the last time you were there?
Yeah, that was December. That was like 3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right before Christmas. Like 18.
Yeah. Oh, you went just recently?
Yeah.
Shower, man. I seen it.
Man, just trying to see the world, man. You know, broaden my horizons. You know.
That's hard. Like when you travel, do you normally go in entourage or you go solo, or it just depends?
It just depends, but mostly I'll be solo, man. Solo, or be with, you know, be with a little shorty, or be with just, you know, a couple partners. But yeah.
You have like an everyday crew that you see on a regular?
Nah, man. I'm just so busy with school, man.
Okay.
School and work, I just be grinding, man. So a lot of the free time, yeah, it's not much free time. Working during the day and then school at night, just the grind. So, you know.
Okay. Now, married, single, spoken for?
No wife, man. No kids, man.
Just kind of.
I'm just maneuvering. That's kind of the. I'm just so focused right now, man. But yeah, you know, I do my thing, man. I enjoy life.
That's what it is.
I enjoy life, man. There's a lot of beautiful women in the world, man.
Hell,
a lot of beautiful women in the world, no question about it, man.
So, what's a regular day like for you, man?
Man, regular day, I probably wake up.
So, what's a regular day like for you, man?
Man, regular day, I probably wake up, try to get a workout in. Alright. Come back to the crib, man, make breakfast. I usually try to do my little Bible verse. I've been on the heavy trying to, you know, meditate, my little lesson in the morning, you know, pray, and start my day off in gratefulness, you know. My little daily affirmations. Yeah, hit the gym, you know what I'm saying? Come back, get some breakfast. Be ready to go to work or start reading for class, or, you know, working on the brand, doing some marketing, or doing research into, you know, real estate, or just doing something productive, you know what I'm saying? And then, so leave work, go to class. You know.
Okay.
And in between then, you just come back to the crib and get back to work, you know, on the brand or just reading for class or just maneuver, bro. Constantly busy, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, jack of all trades, my man got his hands on a lot of different things. On the party promoter tip, have you what's coming next for you on that tip?
Man, so we got the 4 and 5 weekend coming.
That's right,
Yeah.
4 or 5 weekend. I remember I'm
4 or 5
waiting on them.
It's gonna be a good little time. So last year we did a 4 or 5 day party. So 4 or 5 is just celebrating Oklahoma City. You know, you got the area code is 4 or 5, and we do it every April 5th. So the month and day is 4 or 5.
Gotcha.
Every weekend on around April 5th, and I want to create this, you know, big celebration for Oklahoma City. You know,
hell yeah,
for the city. So yeah, we're gonna have events Thursday through Sunday, man. It's gonna be a good time, man. So mark your calendars, man. April 2nd through 5th, 4 or 5 weekend, brought to you by CEOs, and we just showing love for the city. You know what I'm saying? Love for the culture, and we involving, you know, as many people in the city as we can. So
okay.
more information, tap in with me.
Hell yeah. Did you tell them where to find you at on Instagram? I got them late and tagged in the live here, but go ahead and give them your Instagram and your Facebook, so just in case people want to holler at you about.
Yeah, man, Instagram CEOs_J Hill. So real simple, CEOs_J Hill. Yeah, tap in with me. Website, shop and grab some merch. Just check me out. CEOsculture.com. CEOsculture.com. And just, yeah, if you want something, you know, custom color, hit me direct. And we'll get you right. So,
Yo, I think the edible hit. It's like, I'm looking at myself, I'm high as fuck right now. But it's cool. I'm off tomorrow. I can do that. I'm really excited about this show, man. I'm about to have to get my shoes shine, man. See what
I'll have to come check you out.
Man, I hope so, man. I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all come see me tomorrow.
That's what's up. I mean, because, you know, the city ain't really got no huge comedy scene, so that's a dope lane to be in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to create a little bit of an avenue, you know, and I like doing these comedy interviews because I get to learn about my city, and my city gets to learn about me.
Well, just master your craft, bro. Because, I mean, if you think about it, shit, like I said, the scene is small, so if you master your craft, you can become that guy in it, you know, because there ain't too many people doing it, so... Yeah, you're in the perfect time to master your craft and really go hard, like study the grades.
Hell yeah. And it's a lot of people that support, and everybody that I've talked to and tried to get on has been very nice and supportive. It's just, you know, time because everybody's busy. Everybody's doing everything all the time, and it's just like, you know, it's really hard to get. I appreciate you, having your time, taking your time to come hang out with me, man.
I'm gonna show love.
And I appreciate that, man.
Show love, man. So you reached out, bro. I'm like, yeah, let me show some love. So, yeah, that's what it's about, man. Just trying to support, man.
Yep.
If you can, just trying to support people.
So, what's the fantasy project that you would like to start, or something that you would like, once I get a certain amount of money, I would want to do?
Fantasy project.
Like, this is the goal of mine, something that I want to do, or something that I want to accomplish. Besides, I understand you in school and a degree and everything, but what's something like personal, like, man, I want to go, like, do this for the city, or I want to go buy this, or I want to go there, like, what's something you like to do?
Man, if I just had unlimited grant, I would do a lot, man. I'm just really big on really giving back and helping people out that really need it, you know. So if I was just bagged up like crazy, you know, I got millions, you know, I got close to $1 billion or something, I would just be in college campuses, you know what I'm saying, putting shit on people's books. Somebody like, who's struggling the most?
Oh shit,
you know
really?
What I'm saying? I got them. No telling who did it. Just
random,
just random, make sure they straight, like going around or building up communities, like buy a whole little spot and really help people. Like, you know, I grew up real fucked up and real rough, so I really tune into that. You know what I'm saying? I tap in with people that's really going through it and that's trying. You know what I'm saying? If you're going through it and you're trying, you deserve to have that help. You know what I'm saying? So I would just be blessing people, building communities, building cribs, just blessing people, man.
You know,
Trying to build wealth, man, for the culture.
and some like so. You mentioned real estate before.
Yeah.
What's something like? What would you end up in? What kind of real estate would you be into?
I'll probably do a little bit of commercial and a little bit of residential. There's money in both of them.
Okay.
You gotta find what lane you want to be in. You gotta building, rec centers for kids, man. Building school, charter school, you know what I'm saying, in the city for, kids on the east side, man. Do a free charter school. Strip club, that's depending on how lucrative it is. I wouldn't want to just say, I'm say that, but but I want to start there, but
if this money, if anything's left over, we'll see. Whatever's left over, we'll see.
There might be a project for one of the homies. If he do it with the money I give him, I can't knock him, bro. I still need my 10%. The money I let him get, I just need 10% on the investment.
I would like, if I had the capital, I would like to invest in a hotel. I thought that'd be pretty cool. That's a hotel or something like that. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, bro, hotel, apartment buildings, but that's all coming though. All these things are like, there's nothing that's not really attainable, bro. There's nothing that's not really accessible. So you can do whatever you want to do. So yeah, definitely doing crowdfunding, grabbing an apartment building with some cash, that and trust, man. Yeah, just getting money all types of different ways, but doing it the right way.
But the main thing I really would like to do, if I could do anything, I would like to turn this podcast into like a real live, like local talk. Like earlier when I said like a talk show. Okay, see live. If I can get sponsored, Netflix, Showtime, anybody, who's listening.
Man, tell you, just master your craft, bro. Keep working to make it a high quality product, bro. Really,
and that's what that's what I try to do, man. I feel like I'm starting to try again. And the thing is that I don't know a lot of people know who I am. So that's just, that's the thing. I'm just still trying to get recognition and still putting my stuff out there. So it's a progress. It's a process. It ain't gonna happen overnight. So. But I love doing it because this shit is fun. Like I love this shit. Like I get to talk shit all day. So one of the next things is I'm getting big enough to rock and quit. That's the goal.
You gotta manifest it, bro. Every day, tell yourself that shit. When you wake up, like I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Working for myself.
Every day, telling yourself like, manifestation is real. Speaking of your life, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm gonna be a millionaire by 35. Like I'm gonna be this. I'm this. I'm moving in love. Like,
yeah, I got goals.
Keep pushing, man.
My show tomorrow is one of my.
That's a dope move, bro.
Yeah, it's one of
be standing in front of people and
accomplishment. I feel very, very, very proud of myself that I was even thought of. Cause like, I'm hearing, I'm hearing that, my name is coming up in place or something. I make a little noise a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Master your craft, man. Master your craft and just don't be scared to reinvent yourself.
What was you finna say? You got that look. As you see, you was your judge. I'm fucking with you.
I'm just listening.
See you with your judgmental eyes over there.
Whatever.
Like, nigga, you ain't shit.
No.
Shit. I was gonna ask you something about the edible kit. So I'm just like,
so tomorrow at 8 for the show? Tomorrow at 8?
Yep, 8 o'clock.
The last line, okay.
Well, yep. Yeah, shout out to Marty and Uncle Van. Marty Johnson's pretty cool. I've hung out with him a few times. He's a nice guy. Big ass white dude. Big one. Roof Rick on big.
I'm still hooping, man. So you a basketball fan?
Here's the thing, man. I'm not the sports person in the house.
Really?
She's the sports person in the house. I'm a comic book nerd, and I watch movies and shit. So, like, I like boxing because it's pretty cool and shit. I almost kind of like a lightweight want to do it, but I don't want to pay for it. So, kind of discouraged me.
What?
Like, if I can go somewhere I can do it for free, I wouldn't mind. But
they got bags at the gym. I know they got a bag in there. You got a bag in there. You can.
Yeah, here's the thing about that. Again, like I'm cheap as fuck, and the only reason why I go to the gym is because I pretend to be her sister, and you say fucking membership.
Yo, that's wild, boy.
But if I had to like come out pocket for the gym, Myke wouldn't go to the gym.
Just
Like,
riding our coattail and shit
bit,
on our membership.
Like,
I mean, that mug like cheap. That's like $10, bro.
Like that's
like $10. That's cheap.
That's a sack though.
What the fuck?
I mean, but you know, like the world is my gym. If I want to run, I just fucking run around the neighborhood. If I really want to run that bad. If I want to lift some weight, I got kids in there. One of y'all come here. So I just go buy my own weights and work out at the house. I do want to get a punching bag though, because I kind of broke my other one. So I want to get another one.
Tell the kids to come here. I couldn't do it. I ain't got the discipline. I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it at the house?
I mean, I could, you know what I'm saying, if I just had to, but it's just easier, man, getting away from the crib, zone out, you know, got a different type of ways. Just depends on where you want to be, your goals, etc. But yeah, if you want to do it,
there's ladies at the gym too, so that kind of, you know.
I'm not ready to be the fuck. Everybody be the fuck. Until you get to like that meathead status, you're not trying to be cute at the gym. I'm in there yelling, you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
oh my God.
Sweating like a mother, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in there just cool, the nigga be sitting there cool.
You know, be like,
chill,
no.
I be in there grinding, nigga, like.
Myke is so loud at the gym. I'm so embarrassed. Like, when we in there together, I be like, oh my God, why is he so loud?
Motherfuckers be in there like putting on oil and shit. I be in there working out, like, it's scared. But I went to the Y, man. I thought I was like doing my thing. I felt pretty proud of myself, and then I went and played ball with some young niggas, and they showed me how out of shape I really fucking was.
Them high school niggas are definitely.
That's what it was too.
16, 17. Niggas will show you the shoes.
He came home lying like he did some shit. I'm like, no, nigga, I know.
And like, you know, back in the day, like these kids is really good because, like, you know, back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying, you put some little defense on a motherfucker, they'll shoot and miss. But like, I'm in that nigga's face like, he's wet. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but it's that double fucking rim, man. I hate them double rims. Cause like every time I was like coming up nice, big, like, I'm like, come on, man.
Can't blame the double rim.
I mean, I feel like it's a double rim.
You gotta knock it down, fam.
The rim was working against me. And them little niggas knew I was winded. Like,
Northeast Center, you need some work.
Northeast Center, the small girl had the double rim. Had the double rim, bro. I'm nice with the double rim. Fuck it.
But
I'm nice with the double rim. Why not?
And I ain't picked up basketball in a good 8 years, so I was a little rusty, I'll admit. But I thought I could hang with them.
Nah, I was like, with them niggas, man.
I was like, they was like, get out of here, old guy.
He didn't go back to the gym for like another 10 fucking days.
I went back, but I didn't go in the gymnasium.
I came back to high school trying to work out with the team. Like, I'm just still young, nigga. Maybe like, I'm 20, 21. Shit, I was gassing them up. We did a little shooting drill. Had like 4 suicides or something like that, like 4, 5 suicides back to back.
Man.
I hit about 3. So I hit the locker room like, done. Like, throw up.
I probably could not run suicides anymore. Like, I used to run so many when I was young. I probably cannot do that shit no more.
And maybe
the system was like the practice, like doing they practice trying to keep up with them.
It made me feel self-conscious about it because I was winded. We wasn't even playing full court, nigga. This was half court. And I'm still like, oh shit.
Look at that Newport.
Right. I'd have been dead if we was playing full court. I'd have been like, fuck that.
You would have called me like, E, come back and get me.
I'd have been like, nah, I ain't playing full court. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna shoot over here by myself. I was just shooting around by myself, work myself out. I ain't fucking with that full court shit.
No, it lets you know you think you still like shit, I ain't old, which I'm not saying I'm old, but I definitely can't do as much in the things that I used to be able to do.
I was getting mad. I was hours and shit.
That old Fallon nigga. You can't be the old Fallon nigga, bro. We hate the old Fallon. Like, damn, bro. Just go hit the bike, bro. Take your ass to the treadmill, bro. Just get the bike, man. We trying to go to college, bro. You trying to? We ain't trying to get hurt, man. We trying to go to college, bro.
Get your ass out of here, man.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I put one of them niggas down. I don't lie.
Oh my God!
I put one of them niggas down, like, he was about to drive and he went and I pushed the fuck out there.
What?
I used to quit, bro. That old shoe, when niggas they really couldn't hoop would play, I would quit, bro. If a nigga fouled me the wrong way, I'm like, oh, man, like, this is dangerous. Like, you don't hoop, bro, and the awkward movement you doing, it's gonna hurt somebody. That awkward move you just did gonna hurt somebody, bro. You too awkward to be out here with niggas that's skilled. You gonna hurt somebody, man. Dangerous.
Oh my God. That shit is for real.
Oh, man, this is dangerous. I remember that.
Yeah, get the fuck out here, bro.
Oh, God, I get fouled the wrong way. Like, all right, guys, I'm done. Got my bag and bounce. Like, really, you done? Yes. It's an ACL, bro. I got no insurance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you cost me like 5 racks. You know what I'm saying? I think about it like that. Like, you cost me just 5 racks just now. You cost me 5 racks today, and I'm going to have to do some shit to you then.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
That's why I told him, like, bro, I'm going to take it like you took 5 racks from me. That's how I'm going to take you down. Like, so let me just leave.
Oh my God, it's fucking stupid.
Bro, it was a tough time. It's a good run.
Okay, I'm gonna think about that next time I get on the court with the little niggas.
Let them live. Let them live their dreams, bro. They trying to go to Oral Roberts.
You fucking up their friend.
Yeah, bro. Trying to hoop.
Fucking them niggas' lives and shit. I mean, you know, it's Southern hospitality.
It's Friday night, I'm chilling.
That Southern hospitality, you know what I'm saying? It's all love.
Appreciate it.
Man. I can't talk to you no more about basketball. Did you play football as well? Did you try?
Man, when I was younger, man, I moved around so much, it just kind of messed up my sports career, man. Just having to move, yeah, I was in football and basketball.
I attempted to play football, but, you know, my heart just wasn't in it, so I kind of just got to suit up a lot. I was like unofficial mascot, but I didn't have to wear a mascot. But I still got a credit for it, so I'm like, yeah. I still got the credit, so fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I showed up to practice. I kind of like baseball. I kind of made a effort when I played baseball. It was it was kind of fun to me.
Okay.
But it's just that eligibility shit. That kind of eligibility thing is bullshit, you know? Because I feel like, I mean, here's the thing, man.
You gotta go to class.
That's the thing. Like, just because I'm not there enough, but I still got a passing grade in class. Like, truancy is you gotta be there a certain amount of days for you to be, you know, the eligibility. I was passing and shit, but they used too many absent days because I would bitch a lot. But I still got my work done because I would eventually go get it. But they was like, you know.
So it's about order when you're younger, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta pay your bills, just like being a kid, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay your bills before you get older, have kids, and tell motherfuckers what to do.
Right.
You gotta learn what to do. So I respect it. If you're in school, you gotta show up because you gotta learn what to do. So hit 18, you gotta go nowhere. You don't want to. You gotta go to school. You gotta go to work and make some money.
Right.
But you ain't gotta do that. Nobody tell you after that. So.
I was like having one of the moments this morning of getting up, like, dude, I really don't even want to go. I thought about it. Like,
go back to being a kid?
No, I didn't want to go to work this morning. I was
like, get your ass up and get ready.
I was thinking about this shit, and I was like, I was gonna try to converse the kids into doing it, but my kids was like, nah, nigga, we going to school.
Right.
Like, whoa.
And I was
really?
like, no, nigga, you going to work.
Really? Because like when I was a kid, and mama didn't want to go to work, like shit, nigga, you don't want to go to work, I want to go to school, what's up? What you want to do?
I told all the kids, like, stay young, man. Stay young, bro. Don't get grown.
My kids like,
Try to start coming here. School is fun.
you want to go to school? I was like, corn children.
My kids gotta be super fucking sick not to go to school. Period.
What kid don't want to play hooky with their parent? Like, nigga, this was like,
no.
I was like the poster child for that shit.
My kids trying to go to school.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Because if you let your kid miss school like that, it creates like bad adults.
Like one day,
like, it does.
One
it
day,
does. Like you cannot go to work because you don't feel like it. Because you tired that day.
Just one day.
Take your ass to work. You got to. So take your ass to school. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
I don't understand what I'm living in now. Like, good girls want to go to the gym now. Kids want to go to school. I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's progress, man. It's healing, man.
It is. I don't know.
It's healing and progress, man. It's good.
I suppose.
Thank God it's many sides to kids.
Whatever. Like.
How's that, man? How's it having kids, man? I ain't got no kids, man.
It's an experience. You know, kids keep you.
I got a dog.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same. Dogs don't want to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's why I was even trying.
Yeah. Kids is.
He was imitating our kids the other night, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so true.
Like,
but you love them so much, and you really can't live without them, but they're so annoying. But like if they didn't do that shit, like I don't know, like I don't know how not to be a mom, or like I couldn't imagine not being a mom. But
it's nice. It has its moments. It has its rewarding moments because you like. The cool thing about it is like when you teach them something or show them something, and then they do it. It's like, oh shit, I taught them how to do that. Or like you tell them something, and then they tell other people about it. And then it gets back to you like, my daddy taught me this, or my dad showed me this. So like just doing shit with them and see how happy they get just from the little shit.
Like, all our kids are comedians. Because daddy tells jokes, everybody tells jokes. Like, they have joke battles in our house. But my daughter, like, reads joke books. So, like, our 6-year-old is, like, an expert, like, vegetable joker. Like,
what? Oh, that's crazy.
Even the 3-year-old, like, like, my niece, she...
It just shows you how conditioning is. Like, how important it is. Like, parenting is, like, the most important thing in the world, bro. I mean, you just see how you around them, so they're doing that, like, the conditioning, like, whatever you around, you gonna, like, be like, so.
You know, and I expose them to a lot of different things, comedy stuff, I expose them to the comic book stuff, like, I take them to conventions with me.
That's dope, bro.
And we go see the comic movies together and shit, so.
That's dope, bro.
And,
your household experience is more like, we were talking about environment, like the product of your environment. Like, nah, you're more of a product of your experiences in your house.
Right.
Because you could be living next door to somebody, and they could be doing something totally different in the same environment, but, you know, I grew up in a lot of different hoods, but my mom was, her experience in the house was different. Hell, you ain't doing that.
Yeah.
This is smack, like, she wasn't fucking around. Like, she was a big disciplinarian, so it was like.
We have rules. Now, I will remind you, they get away with a little more shit than I got away with.
Nah,
you know.
I ain't saying that you not. I'm just saying that like my experience.
Like, compared to like I'm a little punk bitch compared to my mama. Cause like it was rooms in the house that I couldn't go into as a kid, but them niggas have the whole room or the whole house. Like a shut door don't mean shit to them. Like they just come in. They don't knock. It's like, what's going on in here? Close the goddamn, open the goddamn door.
Like they just pay OG and
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, leave the goddamn door open.
You
know what I'm saying? They come around, open the doors and shit. Leave the goddamn door open. We need to see y'all. I go in there, try to turn the light. Don't turn that light off. Yeah, but they pretty much run the shit. We just pay for everything.
I'm proud of y'all, man. Real talk. I admire that, man. It's tough being it's tough giving anybody your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only imagine having to wake up and like be responsible for another human. Like,
Right.
I wake up, I got my dog, I let him out. You know, it ain't even close. Like, but like every day is somebody else's. It's not yours. Like, you waking up. Like, your purpose is not yours. Like,
They eat what we
That
eat.
shit
You know
is
what I'm saying? It's the
crazy.
same thing, you know what
When you
I'm
think
saying?
about it deeper, it's kind of wild. Like,
You know, I ain't got to buy clothes for your dog. I gotta buy clothes for these niggas. They don't
Like,
like what I buy.
It's crazy just watching them grow and watch. Like, it was crazy in the beginning. Like, oh my gosh, like you said, I'm responsible like for another person completely. But then like watching them grow is crazy cool. Like when my daughter first learned how to read and like spell shit, like that's a game changer in the house.
now you can talk to them.
Man, that's a game changer in the house. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. And then you look back at like old photos and shit, and you like, wow. Like my little human, my little mini me, which is like a good and a bad thing.
And they start to act like you and shit.
They do. They do.
Get your own style, man. Damn.
Wow. Well, really, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it is. It's all about what you expose them to and how you let them think for themselves and figure things out so they can put their perspective on it, because it's going to be different from yours, because their experiences, even though they're your child and you're raising them, their experiences are different from yours. And so you want to, it's crazy. How they think of things and how they say things and how they understand things is wild. It is crazy. And how they express themselves too. And that was a big thing. I just wanted my kids to be able to express themselves to me and to us. Like, we're very open in this house. We talk about a lot of things. It's not really anything off the table here. Like, you know, I don't know. That was important. That was like, you know, when you're a kid, you pick up things, and then when you actually have a kid and learn that, like, you're going to have to raise them, like, you definitely think about, like, how you want to communicate with them, how you want them to be able to communicate with you, and, you know, how they're going to view things, and making sure that they're able to make their own interpretation of things. You're not just pushing yours on them, but, you know, definitely guiding them, but definitely letting them make that, you know, figure it out for themselves.
I woke up one morning, my daughter was in there listening to, what was that band? Fall Out Boy.
Okay.
It fucked me up. And I'm like, what you know about some Fall Out Boy? Look at her, she's like, oh shit, this is my shit, let me tell you, nigga. And she played like 3 other songs. I was like, nigga, I had the same songs downloaded in my phone. I was like, oh shit, my daughter's awesome.
That's wild.
She's cool as shit. Like, we have like similar tastes in music. Cause, I remember, she likes DMX. She likes DMX. She likes The Weeknd. Yeah,
that's crazy.
she likes The Weeknd.
But we exposed her to a lot of different kinds of music.
Yeah, exposure is the key, man.
But it's like, it is with me, you know. You know, I'm her dad, so it's okay because it's me.
Exposure is key to everything, bro. Conditioning, exposure. The older I get, that's why I'm just way less judgmental. When you grow, you kind of get out of ego and you start to understand everything is
Right.
conditioning. Like, she's doing that because she was conditioned. You got to see if it's a choice or is it like conditioning.
Right.
It's only a certain amount of people living above the conditioning. Like, I was conditioned this way. I've come to an awakening. I have control.
Right.
Like, everybody don't get there.
Yeah.
A lot of people are floating right up the stream, the conditioning stream, and niggas is on the sideline of the bank watching like.
Yeah. And sometimes it takes time to understand that, and
it
it definitely takes the open mind concept, and to just think about, like, you know, like, don't limit yourself. Like, nobody limits you like you limit you.
1000%.
So, like, if you can think above that, then it's crazy. Like, why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Like, start looking at shit that way. It's
Last week,
mind blowing.
my mama told me the little one, 5-year-old, she told her, Grand, did you know that 2 men and 2 women can get married? My mom was like, go outside and play. We're not gonna have that conversation.
But that's exposed.
She called me and told me about
what
it.
you exposed to.
She called me and told me about it. I was like, Shit, you do the same thing. I'm like, I'm gonna let Erica handle that shit. I'm gonna let her mama handle that shit.
Our kids are exposed to everything,
Yeah.
though. That's just the way it is. They need to be so they won't be judgmental or think a certain way about something. It should
And
just
that's
be.
why I want them to talk to you. Because you have an answer for that shit.
See, but with that line,
They
though, like,
don't.
do you think having that line is good though? Cause like even I be conflicted when I be thinking about kids with me. Cause like I know I grew up, my mom had us. I feel like she did a damn good job, like with balance. Like she definitely was hella disciplined, but she would tell you why. Like, I never got no whooping. I was just confused about like why am I getting hit? Like I understood why. So it's
we
like
kind of grew up in a different time though. Like
Yeah,
shit is a little
it's
more mainstream.
and that's
now,
what I'm
to
trying to
where it's
maintain. Like,
it's-
am I gonna be okay? Like, if I raise them like me, I'll kind of turn out pretty good. Whereas the times change so much, where it's like you can take some of that, but you gonna have to adjust a lot.
you know, it's different now. Like kids is not gonna just be kids.
And we ain't gonna be in the hood and struggling. Like,
Yeah.
They gonna have
they
different
a
kind of questions and
they gonna have a
different kind of
different life.
environments, so they gonna
Yeah.
figure out shit
That's-
differently. And this is just kind of shit. These are the kind of kids that we have. They notice everything. You think kids ain't listening? They still listening.
But kids definitely evolve. Our parents said the same thing about us when we were kids, when we were growing up. The people who are the generation above us, who was raising us, said the same thing about us. They didn't understand our views. They didn't, things like that. It was so different. Now I feel like it's even better, and they end up understanding too. That's how come.
We can understand.
Yeah, but they understood us too. That's how come we are the way we are. I'm telling you, like when we were younger, we viewed it as they don't understand us, and we kind of thought that too. But at the end of the day, they evolved too, and so that helped us evolve. And our kids are gonna keep evolving in a different way and learning to accept different things and learning to look at things in different ways. I think I don't know. It's growth to me. It's a beautiful thing. It has its ups and downs. Definitely, some things should remain consistent, or people should know. Always know where you come from. I guess that's what I mean.
Is it wrong to want your kids to be something? Like,
No.
as far as sexual orientation, or, you know what I'm saying? Is it wrong to want that?
I mean, I can want shit for them all day, but at the same time, my wants might not be theirs.
Yeah, I mean, and of course you want the best for your child. You want your child to succeed. People who have kids that are like strung out, they didn't want that shit. Like, you want the best for your kids. So of course, even want your kid to be a certain sexual orientation. It's not that, you feel some kind of way about people. It could be like, I don't want you to go through this struggle. I know what this is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad thing. Like, I don't want my kids to have to deal with certain, people's certain perspective on them because they are who they are. So, of course, you could think that, of course, that's absolutely natural to think of for your kids.
At the end of the day, for me, I want my kids to be happy. And whatever happiness that is, for them, I want them to achieve it.
That's real.
Whether, not saying it would be ideal, but if my daughter was like, yo, Dad, I think I just want to, like, slang burgers at McDonald's for my days, and, like, just do that. I'm like, baby, that's what you want to do, is make you happy. Do that shit. Be the best fucking fry cook you can be. If that's what you want to do.
I don't know. It's just.
But I just want my kids to be happy in anything and everything they do. Because I had that kind of parent that was like, you should do this, and I think you should do that, and it's not fun. Because my parents were like both kind of, when my dad was around, he would always say, well, you should, kind of judgmental. And my mom, she, was proud of the shit I accomplished, but, she was always, you could have did better. And I probably could have, but I'm like,
Yeah, I think there's a happy medium of like wanting them to be happy and wanting the best for them, because you're not always gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? When you know what you gotta do, but when you're on the road to whatever you want to be, it's gonna be tough regardless. You ain't gonna be happy even if you living your dream. Them days gonna be ugly.
Yeah.
So it's like happiness. I mean, you want that at the end, but it's that balance of like, okay, doing what the fuck you gotta do, and I'm happy today. It don't happen.
And I know
even as a adult,
I know I was a
I'm
difficult
not.
child for my mom, so.
I don't know. They gotta. Like you said, it's not an easy road to to doing things that you want to do. So you gotta make sure. At the end of the day, they need to be challenged to make sure. Like, can you handle this shit? Because I'm not the only person who's gonna come at you with this kind of view. Period. So. Like, shit, that's about toughing ass up.
Yeah, and a certain age when they start to, it's like, okay, after this age, your happiness really on you.
Yeah.
I'm just here to give you the discipline. That's why I appreciate my mom. She was here to give me This is
Right.
This is real. Like, you need this.
Right.
The other side is easy. You know what I'm saying? The other side is easy. Living your dreams. But this hard stuff,
Yeah.
that's what you need.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta understand that comes with a work ethic and you know, a drive. It gotta have some kind of drive behind it and some kind of focus behind it. Absolutely.
It's like you 14, nigga, get a job.
But really just telling them who they are, like telling them
Yeah.
how beautiful they are, that they're queens, that they're worth it, like that type of shit. Like, I was told who I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, mom would be like, you like, it's your homeboy? Okay, he go do that, you gonna jump off a bridge, you gonna jump with him? Like, no, I'm not. Like, you Brenda's son, you know what I mean? We don't do that. Like, letting you know that I'm
different
from something. Like,
yeah.
hold on, we don't, I ain't gotta be like you. Niggas don't like me in school, like, nigga, fuck you.
Mama used to get on me about that shit too. She used to like, she used to say that shit. You that hard up for friends that you gonna do some dumb shit with them?
She would let me know who I am. Like, we don't do that. You my son. Like, we move in a different way. They gave me that confidence. Like, I'm somebody. Like, okay,
right.
I don't do that.
Absolutely. Building up confidence and building up an image in the child is of absolute importance. Knowing that, you know, you can do this and you can be this person. And you don't have to be like this person over here. You can be yourself and definitely shine your individuality. Absolutely.
I feel like that's so important, just giving a kid identity.
Absolutely.
So when they run into other people try to tell them something.
And you know what? Just from talking to you and like hearing this, like hearing your views and shit, you ever had a kid, you be alright. You be a good dad.
Absolutely.
I think you be a good dad. You be alright.
I hope so.
You ain't no dummy.
Nah, man.
You just I think the hardest part about you is like the whole sitting down thing when you be the only problem because you can't just get up and go with a 9-month-old and shit. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, my baby was in traffic. Shit, we was down in the belt. She went to OSU homecoming in 6 months. We was in traffic. Okay.
Like, getting them experiences.
Right. Here go your orange fountain, baby.
Oh, it's like 90 degrees outside.
With my bestie.
No umbrella or nothing.
Whatever. Was that fun? We definitely chilling. Like, we had a good little outing.
No, don't do that.
Welcome to the world.
I'm gonna need you to sit it down. Keep it in the city for till at least a year.
But I feel like at the same time, me doing that with my baby, like, she be ready to roll, she be ready to go. She like, Mama, what we doing? Where we going? I want to go here. My baby want to go different countries. She knows she can go here. She knows she can go there. It's just like, shit, it's just part of it. You can start early at 6 months. Experience.
Yeah, leave that baby. Let the baby chill for like a year. Let him get his mind right.
Whatever.
Would you want a junior?
I don't know if I want no junior, man. I would definitely want a son, a couple of them, but I don't think I want no junior. I just want them to be able to be themselves, you know.
Alright.
I feel like living up to whatever stature I am, that's tough. Who knows what he's gonna be? Who knows? I'd rather him have his own lane, learn the game from me, but like at an early age, be your own individual. Like, I mean, you can take my route if you want, but you can go another route. But as long as you're solid, like that's as long as you stay solid, man, you gonna be good. So that's as long as he got the principles, man. Do what you do. Can't go wrong.
Well, man, I appreciate you rocking with me, bro.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
One of the questions I like to ask my guests is that name of the show is ChiLLin WiT, obviously. If you could chill with anybody, celebrity, live, dead, present, anybody in the world, whoever, you can chill with anybody in the world right now, who would you chill with?
One person, just one?
Anybody. It can be multiple, you know.
I gotta have a couple at least.
Okay, go ahead. Go down the list.
Man, anybody down alive. I gotta holler at Malcolm X, man.
Alright.
I gotta talk to Malcolm and just really pick his brain, bro. He really helped me out with a lot. Read his autobiography.
Okay.
You know, he did a whole 10 years at a Diamond prison, you know, still one of the most influential black men ever lived.
Right.
Really influential men who ever lived.
Right.
And he did a Diamond prison, you know. Dad was murdered, mom went crazy, like, he had a wild life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I gotta talk to Malcolm.
Okay.
That's cool.
I gotta chop it up with Hov, man. Hov been a career, just a lifelong, you know, cat I look up to and wanted to emulate. He been bugging a little lately, man.
What you mean he bugging?
We gotta sit down and talk,
what
man.
You mean he
the
bugging?
NFL situation, man, he just been. And when you move up, you know, I might not understand his moves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He got a whole different
right.
mindset and bag, but like,
yeah.
I always keep that in mind. But some of the stuff is just like, when I add it up, I'm like, man, I don't know. We gotta talk. You gotta give me more insight because it's no way I can protect you. It's almost like when Kanye started watching. It's like it's no way I can protect you.
You can
no
go.
more.
You can go hard from him.
I had you for a long time.
Yeah, I was.
And
you
then
know,
the Trump happened, and I was just like,
dude.
Okay, man.
I can't defend Kanye. I'm afraid to listen to his old shit in front of people now. I gotta put his headphones on.
No, I'm still gonna listen to him, man, just because it's my guy. But like the Trump stuff threw me off. I think he getting back, man. He just been through so much, man. The trauma is real, man. You lose your mom, your friends. Switch, like I done been there, so I get where it can push you to. But
he ain't been right since his mom.
And then with his wife and his family, you know, that's a different side of the family. No disrespect to the Kardashians, but just it's different. You know what I'm saying? But
different. Like, I don't know, like you said, like when you get a certain amount of money, like you gotta move differently. Like who knows what the fuck they got in store? Him or hoes, like who knows? Like to be honest, I just feel like damn, I'm not really, you know, like on that level. Like you didn't get there by being no dummy. You definitely had to make moves and get shit done behind the scenes and shit to get to that kind of status. So who knows what's in store? I don't
think you know dummy. It was just like the direct switch to me. It was like,
yeah,
you wear my jersey, you know, during the concert, you stand with me, you know, and then when the nigga asks you, would you have done what I did? You be like, you totally avoid it. You don't even be like, yeah, I would have done it. However, now we're at a different place. He was like, we're past that. Like, he didn't even acknowledge it. Like, so if you can stand with me, you know what I'm saying? If you can stand with me,
that's true.
At your concert and wear my shit, then when the cameras is on, I want this. If you solid, you know what I'm saying? Because that solid level, that's what I expect of Hov.
Yeah.
These top niggas how to move solid. Like,
right.
It's like watching your big brother. Like, I'm gonna be like this nigga. I can't. Nah, that's not solid. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't never seen you get punked. It's almost like Roger Goodell punked him. Like he hesitated. I never seen Hov hesitate.
He usually always got an answer.
Well, we're past that. What? You hesitate? What you mean? Yeah. Like, would you have kneeled? Because that was the question. It was direct. Would you have kneeled?
Yeah.
He didn't even answer. He didn't even say yes or no.
He knew that. He should have known that question was coming.
Yeah,
right.
You gotta.
That's
yes,
true.
I would have kneeled. Like, if I can't say that I would have kneeled, then I don't want to do. You know, hell, you have billions. You don't have to succumb to Roger Goodell. You have billions.
Right.
You know
it's not like you need them.
Yeah, if it was me on there and y'all got mad at me for it, like I ain't got it. You know, like I'm trying to get it. It would be understandable. But since it's Hov, it's kind of like you don't
got
need it.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't need to bend to Roger Goodell. If it's not respectful, why can't I say that I would kneel?
You know, you can't voice your views as an equal.
It's who you are. Yeah, especially in this
That's
day and age.
tough.
This is definitely the time that you can be yourself and still hold those relationships. And if you can't, then you can't. And it's gone. And it's no worries nowadays. Like,
it just hurt me to just be a young guy watching him. To be like, he still has to do that. At billion status. At whole status.
Yeah, absolutely.
It crushed me a little bit like, damn, nigga, you never gonna
not
have to play the game.
Not to say yes to master.
Yeah, like that's what it made me feel like. And that's why I gotta talk to him like, oh, you didn't inspire me to not take no shit. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't I didn't thought you was gonna be I didn't think you had many masters. Like, come on.
Yeah, man. Like you got all the masters, you got all the moves, and you gonna tiptoe around for Roger Goodell, bro.
Like, it's not very Jay-Z. That's more.
It
sounds very Sean Cartery. Like it's not very Jay-Z-ish.
Definitely. So I respect the game, so that's why I just want to talk to him. I ain't saying he fully off. I just want to see where his mind was with that type. It was just a hiccup or, but man, who else, man?
That's understandable.
I definitely bring my people back. Moms, man, brother. Chop it up with them one more time, man, at least. Who else got the game for me, man? Who else got the I'll throw Yang in too, man.
You talk to
Alvin Yang, man.
talk to
Yang, see what he's saying.
When you talk to Yang, you stop him with his fucking face for me. Like, just.
I'm a hugger, man. He needs some love.
I love it.
Some love, bro. He went crazy. He nigga was in the mental hospital. You know what I'm saying? He really lost it. Like, that pressure got to him. So I just
You making all Geminis look bad, and I'm a
Gemini too. Bro.
Oh, word, yeah, June 8th,
June 13th, bro.
Okay.
13th.
Yeah.
You be having yacht parties.
Yeah.
We used to turn up on Hill Appreciation Weekend, bro. Well, yacht every year, man.
Word.
I'm gonna bring Hall back, man.
I always wanted to be on the yacht. I never been on the yacht before.
The yacht is gone though. The yacht I usually use in Dallas, the dude sold it to a company in San Diego because it makes sense. It's been snowing and more ice. You know, shit been going on in Dallas like lately, last few years. So he sold it, but I'm gonna do it in Austin this year, I think. So
hell yeah.
all my people who ever been to Hill Appreciation Weekend, y'all know what it is. If y'all haven't,
I'm about to check it out.
100 people on the yacht, unlimited food, unlimited liquor, top shelf. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful women, DJ. You can bring your own bottles too.
Can you
Pop
smoke?
wet, you can blow. You know, we had to do it. We on the yacht. We live in Dallas every year, bro. Yacht party. So I'm gonna bring it back this year, probably. Man.
Hell yeah.
It's so big, man. Brother died. Turned 30. It was just a lot going on. So the last couple years I ain't did it, man. But this year I'm gonna bring it back and do it in Austin. It's gonna be a good time.
That's what's up. Still making moves.
Man,
Stay
I gotta
making
slow down
moves.
soon, man. I gotta slow down. Start a family or something.
No.
You ready?
Don't do it before your time. Don't do it before your time,
Jay?
man.
Ready,
Make me
Jay?
an honest man, you know. That'll make me an honest man.
You know what?
All right, ladies,
Enjoy
y'all
your
hear
freedom.
that?
Enjoy your freedom, man. Cause you know what?
What?
Damn.
Shit.
Cause like, you know, I'm pregnant could be like, or you can be like, you know, it could go
1,000%. Nah,
two different ways.
Nah, she gotta be shorty first, man. She gotta be.
So.
It's all about that connection, that energy.
She gotta be my baby first, and then after that we can, you know. I didn't run into a couple I done thought about, you know, having a kid with, man. But,
Here's the thing. Everybody's on you. You gotta be able to like the day to day. The day to day.
1,000%, bro.
You gotta be able to like them every day.
1,000%, bro.
Every day.
I'm hip, and that be the issue, because, you know, that.
Not necessarily.
It's always something, man. You gotta. 80-20, man. She'll be bad or have this, and this, but won't be worth nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And people
ain't doing it. If you ain't doing this, like, it's not even a question. Because that's what I'm used to, you know? Like, it ain't gonna happen. It's just be wild. I'm gonna do this one time. No, you gonna do this one. Hey.
Like, no.
Because I'm gonna be, because is it you?
Because it's reciprocated.
Exactly. Is it you? I'm gonna do the same thing. Like, is it you? Like, don't not show me who you are, and then what if you lose? Like, that's like not going your hardest and lose. I didn't go my hardest. You gonna feel the way. If I gave my best from the get go, and shorty don't work, I did all I could do.
Yeah, I gave you my best.
Regrets, so
gave you my all.
If I didn't,
but you know, like,
never know.
Dude, just
day to day. That's real, bro.
It's the day to day things. You know, like, can I be sober around you?
I'm on the right path, man. Because that's where I'm at with it. Like, at the day to day.
Can I be sober around you without? Because that's a charge.
Definitely a charge.
You can't hit people.
I'm in law school. That's definitely a charge.
Yeah,
it's all battery. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. You can't do it.
Nope. You can't just give them a little one of those.
You can feel like it sometimes,
they
though. You can feel like it. You
on.
can't act on it, but you can definitely feel like it.
You get gloves, like, hey, let's go to the yard about it.
I gotta talk about it.
Go to the yard.
It's gonna be a lot of discussions, man. I just feel like you gotta communicate so much and so well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You gotta talk so much.
And that takes time to build on. It definitely takes time to build on to like reach the point where you can communicate with somebody and be yourself and be open and just like, this is me, this is you, like. And then to get to that point and just understand one another and be like, okay, well, we can do this together, and be able to talk and bounce ideas off that person. Like, it definitely takes time, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
Well, if I could choose anybody to chill with right now, since I'm doing a show tomorrow, I would like to talk to Rich. I'd like to talk to Ricky Prime, like, hey, my man.
Should put you on some shit for sure.
Man, tell me some shit. Let me tell me about how you feel about your first big show. Like, let me get some knowledge. Like, you know, and tell me the truth.
Well, that's
give me some of your genius. something.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Who else I just did? Jamie Foxx got one of my funniest stand-ups, to be honest.
Word.
Jamie Foxx.
He's good. He's
I
good.
might need security.
Yeah.
I like Paul Mooney.
Yeah, Paul Mooney is real too.
Yeah.
Maybe just that guy. He's like the most talented man I ever lived. Jamie Foxx.
Word.
Yeah, he's so multi-talented.
That's why I'm saying he's the most
bro,
talented.
yeah,
Play
like
the piano.
You know what? I was
Act.
at my dad's house back in the 90s when he was, I was a kid. And he had fucking CD, Jamie Foxx, Peep This, with him on the cover with the little piano or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Because all I knew was Jamie Foxx was Held Up and Who We Call. That's all I've known is Jamie Foxx, and I saw that shit, and I was like, I put it in, I was like,
you gotta think about Ray, bro.
Yeah.
Ray, the soloist, like he played like he was schizophrenic, and I
he
really thought
is
that.
amazingly
And
talented.
then platinum albums, like
Yes.
he's done this thing, like Unpredictable is
That was
a good
my
album. Yeah.
yes.
So like, and then
Absolutely.
the stand up.
yeah.
Fox
Absolutely.
on like security, then the TV show. Then the Fox show, like he's literally
Yeah.
acting, singing. He's went platinum in like all of these.
Multiple
Law-abiding
areas.
citizen. I mean,
Yeah.
he's done. And he's just
Yeah. And you know what? I don't think he gets the recognition he deserves.
really don't. That's why usually I try to talk about my man. Like I really try to
Jamie
into
Foxx
the
is good
streets.
stuff on.
Like Will Smith, cool.
Yeah.
He can rap a little bit.
Yeah.
But his acting is crazy. But Jamie can act like that too.
Yes.
And he can sing. And
Definitely
play the piano.
talented.
He can sing better than you can rap. And he's funnier than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just.
Yeah.
Acting is about equal. And music and funny, he got you, Will.
Yeah.
Or, I gotta watch you. I love you.
Yeah.
Watch you.
You right though.
Yeah,
like
it's just
Jamie is definitely
So,
underrated.
Not too many niggas
For the sake of this argument, this question, do you think he could have replaced him as Deadshot in Suicide Squad? Jamie Foxx?
He's a different kind of actor.
Think he could do it?
I don't think that was the role for him.
You don't think Jamie? I think Jamie would look good as Deadshot.
He's just so short. He like
the character don't line up.
Will is a tall, skinny, little light skinned nigga.
He looked like he a dead shot a nigga. Like Jamie.
No. Will, I don't want to say nothing. But Will is a monster. Will, Denzel, those are the monsters. Like Will and Denzel, Jamie Foxx, like those.
You know they replaced him with Idris though.
Idris is a monster too.
I love
Idris.
Idris.
I don't think he's done as many as. He's not as dope as the other ones. He's probably fourth, but he's
gonna be Deadshot.
But he has he like DJs and he's an actor.
Yeah,
he
Idris
DJed
is
at
dope.
Coachella last year.
How y'all feel about these London cats? Like the dude off Queen Slam. He's getting a lot of roles and doing a lot of movies, but he's British. So like, how do you feel about Hollywood?
Yeah.
Idris is British as well. Taking a lot of these British actors and like replacing them with black, like not saying that they're not black. I don't want to separate us, but American black men, like is there?
I don't know. I'm for it. I like it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's color. Oh, I know that sounds crazy, but it's color on the screen. Like it's color in major roles. I like the actors anyway. I don't care where you from. Like I don't want to be like them, so I don't care where you from. I'm support them. I like it. It's color on the screen, and we ain't used to getting.
Some hater shit to separate it, okay? When you think deeper about it, like
yeah.
you gotta ask yourself, why do you gotta start questioning, why do you feel that?
Yeah.
You gotta start,
like fuck that.
Like I feel that way. You gotta start talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, why
I mean, people gonna find something wrong with everything.
You
what
know
I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like it. As long as my baby can turn on the TV and somebody somebody look like her dad.
Man, he was on like what's the little Sicario? He was on both Sicarios.
Who?
The dude off Queen and Slim. He was like her partner.
Oh, he did. He was in there.
So he on
I haven't
there.
seen the second one. I saw the first one.
He was on some movie too where he was playing some like real hood dude that was just like popped the dude right off like in the high school. He played some hood role, but like that's my thing. Like with the hood role, it's like you couldn't find an American dude to play a hood role. You know, like
Black Panther. You know, too.
Yeah, Black Panther. So like he'd be killing it, like so you can find him.
He had a fairly big role in Panther.
Yeah, so he be doing his thing. I respect him. So he's from.
I would also say
and Get Out. He be
That's what I was getting ready to say next.
If
If I could chill with anybody else, I was getting ready to say Jordan Peele. Man, that Candyman trailer looks dope.
I'm watching that shit, man.
You not fucking with it?
Fuck with Candyman.
What? Come on now, don't be.
Hold on, why my family say the same thing, but I'm ready.
Bro, I'm ready to
I'm ready.
That's one thing I would never do. Like,
I'm fucking with
when
it.
niggas was playing Candyman when we was younger, there's no way.
That's like the only black fucking scary villain person like that. So think about it. Scary movies. How many times is the dude
The color black.
black?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
I'm taking all roles for black people. Like I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I gotta get you in a hoodie. You fucking with the culture. I gotta
Man,
get you in a hoodie, man.
let's.
Let me know.
You know what? I
I'm gonna
need
get you lace for you. I'm gonna get you lace, man.
I see you
Next
doing your
order,
thing.
I got
I
you,
want to
man.
support. I'm gonna give me
I'm just
one.
gonna give you one just because
I'ma
you know
give
you
me
support the
one.
culture. We gonna go ahead and get you in our culture. It's contagious joint, man. Get you right.
Man,
And just let them know.
I've been seeing you doing your thing. I be following. Even if when I meet somebody and I love the energy. Like I said, as soon as he told me who was coming on the show tonight, I'm like, oh, he good people. Like I love the energy. And I like anybody who I know who doing their thing.
I was solid, man. College was cool, man. I was always solid. It's always
Man.
good to see y'all, man.
Always.
It was love, man. Like it was love. The people there when we was there, man. Our group, we was solid, man.
Yeah, it was such a good time, such a great experience. Like something I can't wait. Like I can't wait till my kids go. Like I can't wait till they go to school, wherever they want to go to school and
like,
experience.
We control that experience. That's the thing that like as I get older, I realize like damn, like I'm 30, like.
Man.
I can make stuff in the world. Like the dude that owned Uber is like 5 years younger than me. You know, like he came up with something that changed the world.
Yeah.
Like we're them. Like we're how we looked up to adults. Like my PE teacher or niggas that was even in high school. You look up like man, this dude is the best dude ever. Like we're that. Like we're that.
Yeah.
So it's just like crazy to just think about it, see, and just trying to figure out how I'm gonna make my mark in the world. Man, and realizing like it's crazy.
And circles is important. Like I'm noticing that as I'm getting older. Like if you're around like-minded people who believe and who can innovate and who can think like I can be this person or I can do this person who can. And then you gotta be around people who can push you. It may not be what you want to hear right then, but sometimes you gotta be around somebody who can talk a little shit
funny
to
you said that because I was thinking the same thing the other night. I was in ICE for Twisted Tuesdays and I was in the back in the green room, whatever.
Yeah.
Mako was in there, Black Ron was in there, and a few other people was in there. And you've been around Mac before. You know how live he get when he gets talking and shit. Yeah. He's on a point. You ever seen those posts that say get around like hang around people that's winning and conversation is different?
Absolutely.
It is because I understand nothing them niggas is saying.
I hate you.
I was high as fuck. I don't know what the fuck they was talking about.
You can't gain no knowledge.
Sounds good, like. Niggas,
I'm not
they started talking about like food and like diets and appetites and food and shit. Then Black got talking about like laws, I believe, and like the voting and shit. And I think the voting conversation came in there, and then Matt got talking about like conspiracies and shit, I believe. But it was a very, very engaging conversation. I understood like 5 words of it, but there was also a good blunt in rotation, so that kind of got most of my attention. But the conversation,
things in life.
But I was just happy to be in the room smoking with Black Ron and Mako and all those other guys. I was just happy to be included. I felt part of the cool kids table, and I just like, you know what, I'm not gonna say anything at all. I don't want to say anything stupid and get kicked out of the room. But
your vision come up slowly. You know, to be honest, you look at things differently too. Like that's why I fuck with you. Like it be a different, like something I would never ever fucking think of or even go towards. But I be like
simplistic point of view.
It is. It can be like it can.
No, you live a more free life when you just.
I'm more of an internal optimist. I kind of like, and then I'm a true Gemini at heart. So it's like it's hard for me to be on either side because I can understand both sides of the spectrum, especially with this whole Dwayne Wade situation.
I was gonna bring that up, and I was like, nah, let me shit.
My opinion is
what you think, man?
Go ahead.
No, I don't have one on it because I don't have any kids, and I really don't.
I mean, if it
happened to me,
yeah,
I definitely probably wouldn't embrace it as much as he's embracing it. To be 1,000%. But as far as going to start the gender change and all that, I don't. They said they knew like as early as 2 or 3 years old. That I don't know if I would be seeing that or be looking to see that or.
It's not a look. And you know what? I feel like, to me, like what he's saying is kind of like an aha moment, because I feel like you have family members, and you have people who you know, and when they finally come out and able to be there, so first of all, it's a blessing if somebody is able to have that kind of line of communication. Like, that's what I applaud. Like, his son was able to come to him and say something to him. Like, that's fucking huge. So, in order for your kid to come to you and tell you against all this shit, and like for you to be kind of like, his daddy is a manly man at the end of the day. He's like a fucking legend and a fucking manly, fucking predominantly African American sport. And for him to be able to come to him and have this conversation with his father and tell him, this is who I am, this is who I want to be, this is what I feel, this is how I feel, that is, like, that's huge, and that's just how I look at it.
I 1000% agree with it, and I think, like, I definitely see that and see, like, that is hella beautiful. But, like, me, I'm always just coming back with that, the discipline part of, like, structure. So, like, you can have a garden, right? You have a plant you're building. Like, my grandma had a garden. She would put those little, I don't know what it's called, but that little fence almost around them to make sure.
I'm here to make sure things, you want to feel how you want to feel, but I'm here to almost guide you and keep you within certain restraints to an extent. Then you can grow up at the top as big as you want, but your bottom, like, I don't know, like, I battle with that. Like,
are you, so is your problem
it's
the age?
It's the age.
It's the age.
If they was 17, 6, you know, if they was older, if they was even, like, in high school at all, freshman year, okay, this is what I am because I've learned, I've thought about it, I've waited more, you know, because we have a lot of ways we feel. We could want to be something when we're younger, want to be this.
Right.
We have a lot of ways that we're fighting through, even to 30. You know, you be fighting, who am I? What am I going to be? Like, people still figuring that out. So, I get it, like, but I feel like it takes at least, give them 12, 13, 14 years to really figure out who you are, to know enough to come tell me some shit. Like, you know, it's like
I understand, like, because it's almost like, so it sounds like to me saying, like, it could be a phase.
It could be. We don't know because he's so young. Like, if my 8-year-old niece comes and tells me some stuff, like on some next level type stuff, it's like, maybe you ain't lived enough to. I'm listening to what you're saying, but I don't know because you're so young that, like.
But kids are a lot more evolved now than I feel like we are, because that's more normal, so they're exposed to it more. So if that's who they want to be, I feel like, I don't know. At the end of the day, he knows he's Dwayne Wade's son. He knows nowadays how much. He knew how much, like, how hard he was gonna be judged if they were able to come out.
Gabby was on him heavy. That's the only thing that was like, Gabby was hyping him up, like, yeah, like early, like he's. But
you gotta have somebody who you can confide in, and we don't know those conversations, and we don't know how he was.
I kind of like see what.
And that's crazy. And you see who he came to. How you said, like, Gabby, he has a mother. He has a mother.
But she ain't even there. He lived with them. He lived with his dad.
I know.
So, like, you ain't gonna talk to you. You live with your mom.
But he got a mom.
Yeah. They let Dwayne Wade get him. Something happened with that. If they let a dude take, I don't care how much money you got. If they let you take your kids away from the mom, something wrong.
It don't have to necessarily be.
You can take them with you. Like, not half custody, they yours.
That can depend on the fucking judge, who your judge is at time. Especially trying to show equality, because men, and it's the way, yes. Yes, that happens. Now wait. Ooh, that happens.
When both of them are doing well, I've never seen a situation where both people are doing well, able to take care of themselves, and there's no problem, no issues. The mom's had no issues, and she gets taken away. Never.
But he got a lot of influence too.
I mean, the influence is cool, but the court still don't. His influence that would make them look even more bad. Like, he has influence, so we're gonna let him take his kids away. I'm just saying, like, I ain't pulling law school court in there. I study these things. Like,
everybody ain't on the straight and narrow though.
But you gotta be though when you talking about the little kids. He gonna easily snatch. That's what I'm saying. If there's nothing wrong there, you're not just gonna be able to take him if you're not fucking up. If you're a woman. If I have a woman, if I get a chick pregnant today,
can she not see him?
They stay with him. If they're gonna take them out of the home and they stay with him, think about that though.
But if he wanted his kids, like, and he's old enough to decide who he wants to live with.
He's not old enough. You gotta be like 14. You gotta be older. You can't decide.
He's 30. What is he? The kid is like young.
He's like 9. He's not even.
I thought he was older than that.
12. He's still not older. He gotta be like a little bit older. Like, a few more. My aunt and dealt with.
But but even if, like, as a mother, if me and her dad was separating, she comes to me at 12, and like, you know your kid. Like, he gotta be, for him to, and I even feel like for him to support him the way he does, you gotta know your kid. You know, if you got a kid, who's a fucking liar, period. I don't care. You can love that child, but you know your child, okay? And you know your child if they got a loving heart. You know that part. Like people who are mothers of murderers, they fucking knew it was something wrong with their kid. Okay? I don't care. If you didn't know, honey, you wasn't the mother you thought you was. I'm just being real with you. I'm being real with you. And if my kid at 12 comes to me and say, Mama, I want to live with my dad. I want to stay with. They're old, and I know they're old enough to make that decision. It's a mindset. He's a billionaire. This kid was exposed to much, and which means he learned quickly and got all these experiences and things like that. Like. You know your kid. If your kid comes to you and say, "I want to live," okay, I'm not gonna prohibit you from living with your father. That's wrong.
But that's you though. That's not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not the court. Like that's you.
You was smart about
everybody.
It. He saw motherfucking last year's tax return. And
shut up.
Figured out like, oh shit.
But I'm just saying.
I ain't saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong either way. I'm not saying with Wayne Wade. I have no problem with his son, bro. Like him, I respect what he's doing. It's big time. I feel like if it was me, it might be a little different.
I would
wait
have
a little longer.
But who says he didn't have these conversations with him?
It's not about having the conversations. It's not about the conversations. I'm not saying he didn't have conversations. I'm saying the age. For me, the age of when you start doing what you want to do or feeling a way about yourself is much older.
But age can be anything to me.
I'm not arguing the point. I feel what you're saying. I'm just saying I just feel differently. I fully get your point. I was a wise kid. I was a smart kid. My mom got sick. All that. We didn't have no party. We didn't do nothing. We was disciplined, but I was conditioned to not do certain stuff. I was scared to do so much, and that fear in life, I feel like it helped me to an extent. Because you can't think you know everything so early. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. You can be 18 like, oh, I'm what? You don't know because you ain't really lived. Like you can. And I went through a lot of experiences. All types of poverty, moving schools, exposure to admin, exposure to money. Like I got more exposure than most people that I know had to have money than not have it and be around millionaires. I wrote like real exposure to catch a case and then be in law school. Like the real dichotomy of both sides. Like so I really didn't know a lot. Like I had a core of principles, but life taught me the experiences. Like as you get older, that's what really taught me. My principles kept me.
So
but life taught me.
Same age kid goes out, does a drive-by, and kills people. Do you try them as an adult still? How hard? I mean, how much do you know at fucking 12? How smart are you? You know?
It would be. It's an individuality. It's an individual thing. Like, what this kid was exposed to. Like I don't know.
It's a tough. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the way. Like I said, I support that man 1,000%.
Yeah.
With what he doing, I'm just saying if it was me, I don't know if I would handle it that way. But like if he's talked to his son, and they have that in that situation. I wish the best for them. Like I'm glad that man has that comfort because I understand being that free. I want my kids to be way more free than I was, but I also like the way that I was fearful because that fear was real. You know, like a certain amount of fear is respect.
Right.
Like I don't fear per se stealing. I fear going to jail.
I don't
it's like I will. Some people I want to hurt, like do certain stuff too, but. It's the fear of going to jail. That stuff.
I know what happens.
And to me, okay, like you saying,
fear and respect.
That fear. So channel that into being Dwayne Wade's son, and no coming out with this is gonna come with so much fucking scrutiny and so much fucking judgment. Imagine that. Like you're Dwayne Wade's son. I don't think
he lives in that though. At 12 years old, I don't think he cares.
Like
you're protected. You're privileged. Privileged people don't really care about.
But you have to. At some point, you gotta prepare your child, and you gotta know. That if this is something you want to do and you want to be a platform for this for other kids like you, just know you're going to have to deal with some shit like we was talking about earlier. Like you can love your kid, but at some point you gotta you gotta ask them questions because other motherfuckers gonna ask them these same questions. Can you handle this? Can you take this?
I agree. I mean, I definitely feel that argument too. It just is like he's so heavily insulated that. Hate me if you want. I'm still a millionaire.
You can't. I mean,
I have my parents. You know, like he's not.
And I hope he has that mindset. I hope because if not, that kid can be going through some real shit. I hope he got that mindset.
I get that. I'm just saying it's still kind of cush because this niggas is like that right now down the street. You know, and they ain't got that kush, and they gotta walk around with that every day.
Right.
You know, so it's like.
But niggas don't know them down the street. Niggas know him.
Yeah, but they still fucking with him on his level of being fucked with. you're insulated. He's seeing stuff on Instagram, but niggas ain't going up to him and, you know.
But kids is different from how we was. That shit ain't gonna bother you. Calling me something on Instagram ain't gonna fucking bother my old ass. My mindset ain't like that. But these kids nowadays, somebody calling them something on there, that fucking bothers them. That's just the way it is. I don't know.
Social platform, I'm coming
if I post one of my sets and somebody said that shit was trash, like, we gotta fight, nigga. Fuck that. The fuck you mean, nigga? Hold up.
Don't do social
but
media.
imagine being on that. Like, I know, and we ain't gonna understand it because we ain't them kind of, we didn't grow up like that. Like you said, hey, nigga, meet me over here. What's the fuck up? I live right here. Meet me at this park. It's going down. Bring your crew. I got mine. But they ain't like that no more.
I feel you. I mean,
they get bullied on Instagram.
Like I said, I just wish
and they taking lives and shit. We ain't do that kind of shit.
I'm definitely super open. Years ago, I definitely wouldn't have, even thought anything. I would have thought that shit was crazy. But like, I'm so open and just understanding that people are who they are, and like that's not really my business.
Right.
How somebody feel about certain stuff. That's his household. Like, I wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish him the best, and I hope that works out for them.
I would have just, been like, you know what? Let's just. I understand you feel like you might want to be a certain way, but let's just do these first 18 years father and son, and then when you move out of my house, you can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You grown.
And that's not being unreasonable either, because y'all are able to talk about it. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying his response was necessarily right how he did it, but they wanted to do what they wanted to do. But like, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, hey, okay, I got you. This is what you want to do.
But let's
wait till you're at this. You can wait until you're an adult to make sure, because this is a lifelong decision. I understand the response may have been different, but it's the coming. Like, I love the being able to.
I respect the freedom for sure.
I'm not fucking paying for it. For one, let's just get that clear. I'm not fucking paying.
This sounds like a situation.
And two, I don't think my insurance is gonna pay for that shit.
They will now. It's
not
an image thing. No, it's an image thing now.
Like,
true story. Check your insurance. Check your.
I don't think I got that package. The sex change package. I don't think they would have mentioned that shit. Like, if you sign on this thing right here, you get one free sex change. Any member of the family, don't matter who it is. Just like, no, he didn't say that in the pitch. Because I would have made sure I waved that shit.
Check your formulary.
Wave that shit.
It's just tough, man. Like I said, I salute Wade. I salute him. But, yeah, I just feel like
we got a comment. Kids, Markeisha Lachey said, kids are different. These kids nowadays are killing themselves and shit.
Right.
As a parent, I would communicate with my child about things. That's pretty much
what we said.
That's what we just pretty much just said.
We saying it's just different. It's just me. It's the age thing. It's conditioning. Like, what do you? How conditioned are you? Like, are you being conditioned? Like, I mean, how are you feeling and making sure it's correct? My niece will come to me and be feeling a way, or even an adult will be feeling a way that's not real. You know what I mean? That's not really real, but you got to talk them through. Like, bro, that's not reality. People feel a lot of ways. Like, feelings are. Like, you can't be feelings based. You gotta be principle based. Like, feelings based people are kind of dangerous. Like, you gotta just watch it as a man. You gotta maintain feelings. You gotta really separate it.
I don't know, but sometimes you just gotta go with what feel right though. I understand that.
Sometimes 1,000%.
I understand.
1,000% get sometimes, but it's just very minimal.
Lord forbid.
I feel like that's why men and women are a little bit. I'm not trying to be sexist, but just you need those different perspectives. Like, you need
I'm a Pisces too, so I'm all about feelings.
Facts.
I'm all about feelings. I'm all about moves. I'm all about energy.
See, and she would be the perfect person for somebody to come out to. Me personally, I would feel uncomfortable if anybody came out to me and was like, one of my boys was like, bro, you like mad sex and killing. God damn it.
Wow.
I would be upset. I would I'd be uncomfortable, but it's
you would feel flattered.
It's happened to me before though. Like, if somebody I thought was cool, like it was the homie, like came on to me and I respectfully declined.
Came out. Like, you can't.
You're right. Clarify.
Clarify. That would be weird for sure.
I don't know if he was like.
Came out is like.
You just stopped listening, basically. I don't know. Me knowing you stopped listening.
It's funny because my sister picked up on it first because we was all like kicking it and shit, and then like she pulled me to the side and she was like, "He likes you," and I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." We was all like chilling before I
So
started.
this just came on.
I don't know if he was out 100%. I didn't ask a whole lot of questions when he, kind of confronted me on the shit.
Confronted this that came on.
Yeah. I guess I was made a pass to.
That's interesting. I wouldn't care if somebody came out to me like I don't judge. Like, I don't care what you do after 5, man. Whatever you do after 5 is on you. You just don't mess up my livelihood. If I had kids, don't mess with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, just I don't care what you do, man. Like, whatever you feeling, bro.
That's how I am too. Like you can go do like several lines, and I will still fuck with you if you my nigga. Like, but that's you.
But what if like when you chilling with your best friend and just out of nowhere they just pull out a rope and just tie it off?
No. I had this conversation with other people at different points in my life, and the answer remains the same. The answer is no, because I have a stigma for fucking people who I fuck with. And I'm gonna need you to get that shit together. I'm not gonna dismiss you from my life. However, come on, we don't do weed.
I'm gonna take your damn rubber band. I'm gonna take them
and I'm gonna pop you
with
them. Because we don't fuck with that shit. Roll up something, take you a little drink.
You should chill at the house in your bed, just alright.
No, I've had, this conversation just came up with several people, and the answer is no, because we do not.
You just chilling with your man, and he just pull out little flasks.
Oh, that is definitely happening for sure.
Oh, that's happened. That's happened to you.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? You
But
been
see,
there?
I don't know. Like,
You
that's
just looking at
fine.
like, what you? Did you just take your fingertip and just kept talking
like mid-conversation. Like, yeah, I think tomorrow.
But I'm okay with you doing a line. I ain't okay with the heroin.
Like, where you get that from? Where you in my whip, bro? Like, what are you doing? Like, you gotta go, man.
Nigga, you
in my car, nigga.
Nigga, you know what scheduled drugs you got? You tripping.
$2 in my what? Like, who are you, bro?
Listen, you take $2 in my car, nigga.
You back home, man. You tripping. Bro. You gotta go home, bro. Tripping. You tripping. Like, life is tough. You touching that white girl. You graduated from this. You started touching that white girl. Oh, okay.
Hey, so you just take $2 in my car, nigga.
In my head first, it was so casual though. You like he was talking like, yeah, bro.
Hold on. But when people do it, don't be casual like that. If you didn't see somebody do
yeah,
I'm like, you in the balls, yeah, bro, you know.
and they trip like it's natural to them, but it's not natural to you.
Like, in the whip, sister.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the kids to the zoo tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. Bro, no, it's way smoother, bro. It was just so smooth. Like, one notch. Yeah, bro.
Hate that.
Like, you sitting out, alright, bro, I gotta shake, bro. Oh, man. When did we get here? Like, when did we get to this point? I thought you was just,
So you ask him about it later? You ask him about it later? How you bring that shit up? How you bring that shit up?
We was talking on the phone maybe a couple weeks ago. I was like, bro,
when did we get to this point in
our
our relationship?
What was up with the bump?
Like,
Like, you going through, bro, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, that's you now?
When did you first? I got so many questions. I would have so many questions.
Oh, shit.
Especially to somebody who I really thought I knew, or like I really thought I fucked with. I would have so many questions.
God damn, I'm hurt.
Bro, that's
shit. Because it makes you just something like how long you been doing it and like how long. You must be doing it for a while. You've been doing it for a while now because you
comfortable. You comfortable? Like, nigga, you been on this.
It was so casual. That's why.
You been on this.
We like 22, like we young. I'm like, how did you get? You graduated so fast. Like, I know we just graduated, but you graduated.
God damn.
He said, yeah, hit that smooth. Like, yeah, bro, I can fuck with you a little bit. Alright, bro. Shit. Yeah.
Oh, my sides hurt. Oh, man.
I appreciate you, my guy.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. I ain't laughing hard at me. Oh, that hurts so bad. Shit. I'm want to thank my guest, Joshua Hillard, for coming out and hanging out with me. You know, the episode of ChiLLin WiT. Myke the comedian. Y'all know who it is. Joke God. Make sure y'all make it to my first official live appearance at Glass House tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. $10 at the door. And I'm gonna do my best to be funny.
You got it, bro.
You know, and I'm gonna make Josh get on stage and sing.
Oh nah. I'm gonna be posted, man. If anything, I'm gonna just be posted, chilling, bro. Just watching you master your craft, man. So
man, I appreciate you coming, man. I appreciate all of that, man. And this is pretty fun. You're pretty funny.
Appreciate you, man.
Well, I guess this is it, y'all. We out of here.